Tuesday, February 27, 2018. A richly creative day is in store as the Leo moon activates your fifth house of passion and self-expression. What talent can you share with the world, Aries? When you're feeling this vibrant, you're magnetic, so don't be surprised if you attract an admirer or three. But as eager as you are to follow your bliss, remember your boundaries. A quarrelsome beam from structured Saturn could harsh your buzz a bit. But in the long run, this reality check might save you from rushing into something you haven't fully considered. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. With the moon in Leo and your sensitive fourth house, you might just want to tuck yourself away with a mug of tea and a cozy cashmere throw. The world seems too harsh and you just don't have the steam to deal with criticism or rejection. Before you go off the grid, check, could hiding yourself away cost you an opportunity? With mature Saturn in your ninth house of risk-taking, you might need to push past these nervous feelings. Don't let insecurities or fears get the better of you. Take a break to nurture yourself, then get back out there and play with the All-Stars. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. There's a time to share your opinions. And a time to be quiet and listen. Under today's stars, a wise Gemini must discern the difference. Today's Leo moon in your communication house ramps up your chatty side. But a challenging beam from tight-lipped Saturn in your private 8th house warns from turning every conversation into a tell-all. It's fine to be transparent and authentic. But wait for people to earn your trust before you spill any state secrets. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. You're feeling productive as today's Leo moon energizes your work and money house. But your results will be limited if you don't ask other people for help. An uncooperative beam from Saturn in your interpersonal zone could make you hesitant to speak up or hold people accountable. What are you worried about, Cancer? You deserve the support, and there's no reason to shoulder the hard work alone. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. Coming on too strong? Today's Leo moon turns up the dial on your already potent personality. And while a strong dose of your big cat magic can be exciting, you could serve up too much of a good thing. In your haste, you could also overlook key details which will result in retracing your steps, double the work. As La Luna fumbles with an awkward beam from rigid Saturn in your stuffy 6th house, being overly eager or self-serving will repel people. Some of these could be future allies, so tone it down. Be especially kind to gatekeepers instead of walking in with a "don't you know who I am?" attitude. Hold your head high but stay humble. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. Too poop to party? With the moon in your sleepy 12th house, you're definitely dragging today. But don't be so quick to cancel on a loyal person who always shows up for you. As dutiful Saturn sends a reproachful beam to La Luna, think twice before you make an excuse or last-minute cancellation. At some point, people might stop inviting you altogether. That said, is there a valid reason for turning someone's invitations down? Distance yourself from dramatic people who drain your energy and don't take no for an answer. Relationships should be founded on choice, not guilt and obligation. A nagging ache of phantom migraine could be your body's way of telling you a situation is awry. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. Socialize or head home? Today's Leo moon activates your butterfly wings as it beams into your outgoing 11th house. But thanks to Saturn's reproachful interruption, duties on the home front could interrupt your flow. You can't please everyone, Libra, so do your best to meet your networking needs before you rush back to the nest. Some Libras could feel a wave of self-protectiveness in a group. Perhaps you sense that this isn't your tribe or feel out of place. Don't let these insecure thoughts get the better of you. Smile, make eye contact and introduce yourself. For all you know, the other people could be feeling socially anxious too. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. Scorpio on a mission. You want to stay in your hard-working zone today, and the moon in your industrious 10th house amps up your ambition. But adopting an all-work, no-play stance could leave you sidelined from an important conversation. Break away from your duties to jump onto a Zoom chat or have coffee with a prospective client. With an awkward angle between the moon and Saturn in your communication house, interruptions will seem irritating. But with the right people, taking that time to connect could pay off. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. When you get swept up by a big new idea, it can fully consume your attention. And with the Leo moon lighting up your starry-eyed 9th house today, your inner seeker is having a field day. What visionary, world-changing project are you cooking up now, Archer? But don't neglect those other duties. A harsh jostle from rigorous Saturn in your work sector reminds you that time management, budgeting and planning set the foundation for success. Maybe you're not there yet, and that's okay. If you're thinking of starting an indie venture, pace yourself. Don't quit your daydream, but don't quit your day job too soon either. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. Keeping your cards close to your vest is a smart strategy, to a point. But if you're so opaque that people can't figure out who you are or what you stand for, you risk alienating them. Today's Leo moon in your secretive 8th house butts up against unapologetic Saturn in your sign. Maybe it's time to own it, Capricorn, just to say what you think instead of doubting yourself or worrying about being judged. If you've been silently stewing instead of speaking up, stop expecting others to read your mind. Let them know your boundaries and where you stand, in no uncertain terms. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. Are people energizing you or draining your reserves? Today it could be a bit of both. With the moon in Leo and your interpersonal zone, the spotlight is on one or two of your closest alliances. Are they getting enough of your quality time? An elbow in the ribs from Saturn alerts you of a few energy vampires in your midst. These needy types are zapping your attention, and it's time to set a few firm boundaries. Otherwise, you'll never be able to nurture the high-quality relationships that fill your tank and feed your soul. Try putting those people first, instead of the ones whose lives are a perpetual hot mess. Tuesday, February 27, 2018. With the moon in Leo and your get-her-done 6th house, you've got a miles-long to-do list that you're itching to tackle. And while you should definitely knock off some essential items, don't go too far down the taskmaster rabbit hole. A jostle from Saturn in your 11th house of teamwork reminds you to delegate a few of those duties. If you find yourself creeping into martyr mode, stop and send out smoke signals. Certain jobs might be better handled by a pro. Outsource, Pisces. Even if you think you could, say, watch a YouTube video and figure it out, the hours you'll waste going the DIY, it won't be worth the few dollars you'd save.